HEADS Pro features for land record management by using the land records maintained with Microsoft Database Access and Land Plan Drawings. The land drawings as DXF and folder work 3 containing the MS Excel file landrecords.xlsx are to be present on the desktop or any other location which are to be selected by the user, and their copies will be brought in the project folder inside the working folder. Step 1. Open the main screen of HEADS Pro. By double-clicking on the desktop icon, select Menu Item File, select Working Folder. Step 2. User may browse and select the folder Work 7 as it exists on the desktop or any other location in the PC/laptop, or create and select as the working folder. Step 3. Select the menu item File New/Open Project Workspace Land Record Management. Step 4. The project workspace opens, click on button Create Project. Step 5. The message comes informing that the project folder is created inside the folder Land Record Management Projects, created inside the working folder. Step 6. Click on button View Sample MS Excel File, to see the various mandatory data in the file. Step 7. The sample MS Excel file opens, to see all the mandatory data in the file. Step 8. Click on button Open User's MS Excel file. Step 9. The message comes to inform that a copy of the empty MS Excel file is brought in the project folder to open. Step 10. The empty MS Excel file opens with various column headings. Step 11. In the first session, user has entered a few records. Step 12. User has to save the MS Excel file and then close the file. Step 13. For multiple data entry sessions, in the next session to open the MS Excel file, click on button Browse, and select the last saved MS Excel file, either from the project folder, if it was saved by using the Save option, or select the last saved MS Excel file, from the desktop, if it was saved by using the Save As option. Step 14. In this case we select the file landrecords.xlsx from the project folder and click on button Open. Step 15. The message comes to inform that a copy of the last saved MS Excel file is brought in the project folder. Step 16. The message comes reminding that on finishing the single or multiple session data entry and after saving and closing the MS Excel file, the user has to click on the button Convert MS Excel file to MS Access MDB file, click on OK to close the message. Step 17. The last saved MS Excel file opens for further data entry. User may enter data in the MS Excel worksheet and save the file. The file will be saved in the project folder. User may also save the data on the desktop by using Save As. Step 18. In the current session more data are entered by the user in the MS Excel file. Step 19. After finishing data entry, user may use the Save As menu item and save the MS Excel file on the desktop. Step 20. During saving the user may use a different name for the file. Step 21. In the next, here third, session user has to use the button Browse. Step 22. In this case we select the file Land Records, new.xlsx from the desktop and click on button Open. Step 23. The message comes to inform that a copy of the last saved MS Excel file is brought in the project folder. Step 24. The message comes reminding that on finishing the single or multiple session data entry and after saving and closing the MS Excel file, the user has to click on the button Convert MS Excel file to MS Access MDB file, click on OK to close the message. Step 25. Next the selected MS Excel file opens. This file was last saved on the desktop. Step 26. After finishing the data entry, the MS Excel file is to be saved in the project folder by using MS Excel menu item Save. Step 27. Click on button Convert MS Excel file to MS Access database file. Step 28. The message comes informing that the MS Excel file is converted to MS Access MDB file. Click on OK and wait for a while. Step 29. The MS Access MDB file next opens. Click on the file icon on the left side panel. Step 30. The land record data that were entered in MS Excel file are now shown in MS Access. Step 31. Click on button View MS Excel file. Step 32. The MS Excel file opens with the data entered by the user. Step 33. Click on button View MS Access MDB file. Step 34. The MS Excel file opens. Click on the file icon on the left side panel. Step 35. The land record data entered by the user are now shown in the MS Access MDB file. Step 36. Click on button Browse for the folder containing Land Plan Drawings. Step 37. select the folder containing all land plan drawings, click on OK. Step 38, the message comes saying that all land plan drawings are taken in the project folder, click on OK. Step 39, all the drawings are opened with a list on the left side, selecting a drawing in the list the drawing will be displayed. Step 40, next, open the tab page Land Record Management. Under this tab there are two more tabs, Data Entry and Data Retrieve. Step 41, here also the data may be entered as an alternative way to type in MS Excel file. Enter data in all boxes, no box should be left empty. For no data type nil, after entering data in boxes click on button Add Data. Step 42, the data record is added and it is shown in the box below. The message comes saying that data is added successfully, click on OK. Step 43, to modify data in a record the particular row is to be selected from the list and it will come in the upper box. Change the data as desired, click on button Update Data. Step 44, the message comes saying that data is updated successfully, click on OK. Step 45, to delete a record, select the row of that record, click on button Delete. Step 46, the message comes saying that data is deleted successfully, click on OK. Step 47, after entering the data in the current session, click on button Save in MS Excel file. Step 48, the message comes saying that data are saved in MS Excel file. Step 49, after closing the message on saving the MS Excel file next message comes to remind click on button Convert MS Excel file to MS Access MDB file, click on OK. If the data entry is not finished then ignore this message. Step 50, the data entered in the workspace, alternative way to enter data directly in the MS Excel file, is saved in the MS Excel file Land Record, new.xlsx, the file is opened, after checking close the file. The file may also be saved on the desktop, to open and enter further data directly in the MS Excel file in next session of data entry. Step 51, in multi-session data entry work, use Browse in the tab page Create Project. Step 52, select the HPR file to open the last session of the project. Step 53, the message comes informing that the project opened successfully. Step 54, after finishing all data entry and saving the data in the MS Excel file next, click on button Convert to MDB. Step 55, the MS Access window opens, click on the file icon on the left side. Step 56, the MS Access file is created and the data records are displayed. Step 57, open the tab page Data Retrieve, the data record numbers, ID, are displayed on the left side, the option Full Format is selected, click on button Browse Drawings on the right side. Step 58, a list comes at the top on right side CAD window, the selected drawing is displayed below. User may select any drawing in the list, click on button Select Survey Numbers from Drawing. Step 59, the message comes guiding to click left mouse button on the land plot numbers and finally click the right mouse button, click on OK. Step 60, the Sheet No 01 drawing is opened, click on various land numbers, click right mouse button to retrieve the data record for those land numbers. Step 61, alternatively, select a land record from the list on the left side as shown and click on button Add. The selected land number comes in the box just on right side of the list of the numbers. Step 62, click on button Retrieve Records as shown. Step 63, the records for the selected land numbers either from the drawing on the right side or alternatively from the list on the left side are now displayed in the table at lower part on left side. Step 64, click on the button Save File located at the bottom of left side panel, only the selected records are saved in a MS Excel file. Step 65, the Save box opens. User may save the MS Excel file at a desired location. After selecting the location and by giving a name of the file click on button Save as shown. Step 66, the message comes informing about the saving of the MS Excel file, click on OK. Step 67, next, the MS Excel file opens with the records for selected land numbers. After viewing close the MS Excel file. Step 68, click on button Open File as shown at the bottom of the left side panel. Step 69, the open box comes. User may open the saved MS Excel file from its location. After selecting the location and the file click on button Open as shown. Step 70, MS Excel file opens with the selected land record data as it was saved. Step 71, click on button Clear Records to remove all the data records from the table on the left side. Step 72, all the data records are removed from the table on the left side. This is the end of session for Workspace Method, Method 1, of Land Record Management.